Hello, I'm Regina McCann-Hess, president of Forge Wealth Management, and welcome to our Women in Wealth series. Today, we're going to talk about helping aging relatives get the care they need at home. And we're going to refer to them as relatives because they could be our parents, they could be our aunts and uncles, they could be our family friends, adopted parents, adopted grandparents. We have that in our family as well. We have family members who we have adopted as family members, and they're at that stage of their lives where they need a little extra help. So at some time in your lives or our lives, most of us find that aging relatives begin to need much more of our attention. I guess that's why they call us the sandwich generation, because we're taking care of our kids, and then we're also taking care of other relatives who are getting up in the aging world and need a little bit more assistance. So you want to take the right steps as early as possible to help secure their financial situation, and then also finding necessary health and household services may allow them to remain at home and receive appropriate care. So can your relative continue to live in his or her home? I know that's the goal for many people. They feel like, if they stay in their home, they're going to be happier, they're going to have better outcomes. However, your relative may need to change living arrangements if the cost of maintaining a house or apartment becomes unmanageable. The house or apartment is unsafe or unsuited to the relative's needs, and the location of the house or apartment is not convenient. Also, your older relative may become too frail to continue living alone. Housing decisions are rarely simple. So if your relative decides to remain at home, many options are available for assistance. You have services for older relatives may benefit from financial assistance. They could be comfortable in their home, but considering a move because of the high cost of the maintenance. You might explore programs that could reduce monthly expenses or financing options that could generate cash from the house or the apartment. Now, your utility company may also be able to recommend steps to save on the cost of fuel. There are low or no interest loans for maintenance and repair, may also be available from your bank. Also, home sharing, that is it's a growing trend, I should say. It's not popular, but it is a growing trend. And I do know a few people who do it. They're not old at all, but it's actually been a really smart thing for them to do. But if your older relative needs help with both the expense of maintaining his or her living arrangement and the day-to-day management of household tasks, home sharing might be an attractive option. Now, in this arrangement, your relative shares a home with someone who is also seeking affordable housing and somebody who also wants somebody to, help with day-to-day things. In return for, maybe some lower rent, the home share agrees to help out with the cooking, the cleaning, other chores. And it could just also be for other needs. Like, one of the things that is really prevalent in older age is isolation. And if you're living with somebody, that could help decrease the isolation that many, many aging people feel. We also want to look at maintenance and repair programs. Many social service agencies and faith-based organizations could provide volunteer or low-cost labor for both minor and major home repairs. Some other programs can assist potential safety hazards and make necessary changes. But your local area agency on aging is a really good source of that information. Now, other services and options to consider: property abatement. Many communities and states recognize that older people may not be able to pay increased property taxes. Property tax exemptions are often available to older homeowners or to those who meet certain income requirements. There, you want to contact your city or town hall or a local area agency on aging and ask for more information about the property tax abatements, because they're obviously going to be different in every area. You also have property tax deferral loans. Now, in some cases, local government advance loans to older homeowners to pay their property taxes. They're also called property tax deferral loans and do not become due until the homeowner moves away, sells, or passes away. Now, the rules and guidelines for these programs are also going to vary from community to community. There's also fuel assistance programs. Now, older people who maintain their own homes may be eligible for grants to help them pay their fuel bills, or in some cases, weatherproof their homes. Now, these grants are distributed through local community action agencies or area agencies on aging, both of which are usually listed, if you Google things like that for your area, you'll be able to find things like that. There's also home equity conversion plans. Now, there are a variety of plans designed to help older homeowners use the equity in their homes without requiring them to move. There are deferred payment loans, there's sale leasebacks, and of course, reverse mortgages are the three main types. Now, not all these options are available in every state. And because some plans may be more costly than others and contain hidden drawbacks, it's really important to consult an attorney and a financial advisor or, a mortgage professional before making those decisions or signing documents. And you also really want to look at them very closely and see, what is, dot your I's, cross your T's types of things, see what is involved in that and what's entailed, the pros and cons of it, of course. You also have the option of moving closer to family members, and I see this a lot too. Sometimes older relatives prefer to live near family members, but want to retain, obviously their measure of independence. So an extra apartment, also called an accessory apartment, can sometimes be created in a single family home or added to a two-family home. Now, this option allows older people to be close to their families while also preserving their own privacy, which is, again, pretty important for people to have their privacy and their independence as long as possible. Now, some communities do allow accessory apartments. Many have zoning laws that do restrict them. So you can find out about the laws in your community. Again, just consulting a local attorney with experience in zoning issues. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, I'm Regina McCann-Hess, president of Forge Wealth Management. You can follow me on Facebook and YouTube at Forge Wealth. Insta, we are Forge Wealth Management, and LinkedIn, Regina McCann-Hess. Go make it a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.